Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, I wanted to make another quick update just to summarize what we said in the live stream I just did. So first of all, the scenario hasn't changed, at least not yet. Obviously, price got a bit of a small flash crash here today. I don't know what caused it. There are some rumors that it's about SpaceX that apparently wrote down all of their Bitcoin. I don't know. I know, there are some rumors and there is some news about this, but I haven't really fully researched it. It sounds a little bit like a story that if price really reacted to it, it will rebound quite quickly. So overall, at the moment, my view isn't changed. The setup isn't invalidated. It's a typical crypto flash crash where a lot of stops were taken out. Something that we had before. Oops. Here in similar ways, for example, here in March and also here in November, yeah, we just get this stuff in crypto. What the next few days will determine is do the bulls win or do the bears win? Oftentimes a significant movement ends with such a crash or with such a flush. Here, for example, yeah, here, for example, here, for example, and it usually goes into the other direction here, for example. So it's going to be very interesting. But what I can tell you at the moment, my perspective hasn't changed, at least not yet. We are still in support. Yeah, remember that the 26,280 level was our support level. And the condition was that we do not get a sustained break below that level. So far, we haven't got a sustained break. We got quite a volatile and fast break, but it recovered very, very quickly. So I do not count that as a broken support. I did add the 88.7 fib level onto the chart because we have come down so low just in case we need it as additional support. It's typically a less reliable one. For me, it's more important that we do not get a sustained break below the 78.6 fib level. And even if we do, then we're morphing into the alternative scenario, which is the alternative bullish one, where support could be down there at around 22K. Only below that level, I would pay more attention to new bear market lows. Okay, so until then, I don't think it makes sense because we're still holding above support. Okay, now that doesn't mean you don't need to do risk management. I mean, I sort of assume that. Okay, so this commentary comes from someone who's doing risk management. Okay, and who's structured for risk management. So I will not focus on a bearish scenario until I see evidence for it. And all we did today was a little bit of a deeper retracement than we wanted it, but it didn't invalidate our setup. So from that point of view, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting how the market reacts now in the next few hours or even the next day or two, because obviously massively oversold on the 4-hour chart. I can't recall I have ever seen such a low reading. Really, no, on the 4-hour. It might be somewhere, but it's been a long time then since we've seen that. On the daily chart, we are now also nicely oversold, way below 30. It's been a while. Last time we've seen that level on the daily RSI was here in March 2020. I mean, if that doesn't tell you much, I don't know. There's a lot of panic. I urge you not to panic. Honestly, I think we could get a nice surprise tomorrow. Of course, it's too early to say that, but this is just the stuff that happens in crypto, okay? And again, it hasn't even invalidated our setup. So from that point of view, we don't change our perspective at the moment. And if that breakdown really was caused by news or something, then be aware that those news often come towards the end of a correction. Yes, it was a stronger sell-off than I anticipated as well, but it hasn't broken our setup. And even if it does, we're just morphing into the alternative bullish count. It's too much of an opportunity, yeah, that third wave rally to easily give up on that perspective, in my opinion. Okay. What else to mention? Oh yeah, what is important is obviously today we had a bit of a sell-off candle, didn't we? So that means a lot of stops will sit above that. We need to find out which candle has a lot of volume here. So a lot of stops will sit above that. So a break above that level will be a first really good indication that a low is in. So obviously I would pay attention to that level. And that's sort of around 27,900. Okay, so pay attention to that level. And then it's just, yeah, we just need to see how the Asian market is now going, or the Asian traders are now going to move the market. At the moment, this could be a WXY structure, might have bottomed, but I have no confirmation for a low in place. I just told you a level that we need to pay attention to. Be aware that this particular 1-2 setup is going to be invalidated below the June low, which is here at $24,800. Below that level, as I said, this wave 2 will reset. This support area will become relevant, and we have to look for the alternative trend, or the alternative setup. Yeah, and that's my update about Bitcoin. Just want to give you a quick update before wrapping everything up here today. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.